breathing. What's up, Paxton? No, it's the same crappy music. Yeah, it's the same crappy music. I gotta fix something here. I got the wrong. I had the wrong. Had the Yankees as the home team, and they're not the home team. I gotta change this real quick. They able to change the name, but I wasn't able to change the icon on now because I gotta look at it. Yeah, I had the Yankees as I had the Yankees as the home team, but they're not. The game is north of the border in Toronto. So we got Toronto Blue Jays versus the New York Yankees. Live play-by-play here on Goose Sports Major League Baseball. All right, let me do this. Gotta change the color a little bit. What's up, Eagle Fang? So we're in the Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. What's up, Eagle Fang? You ready for your Yankees to get the win? To get the win today? We got Grisham, Bellinger, Judge, Chisholm, Stanton, Rice, Volpe, Escara, and LeMahieu. There's your batting order for the visiting New York Yankees. Max Scherzer on the mound for Toronto. Making his third start, ERA of 5.63. And very limited stats. Only has pitched 8 innings of work. What's up, Eagle Fan? He says, go Canada. Now, what y'all doing for the fourth? Y'all blowing it up? Y'all blowing it up? So I got this stupid top fans thing on. I don't know how to turn it off. I've been waiting for him to put it on my channel. I haven't had it. That stupid top fans thing. I don't know how to turn it off. I got to figure out a way to turn it off. I mean, it's stupid. I mean, it does nothing. Does nothing. Repping immersion, yeah. Ice on Grisham at the plate. Here comes the pitch. There's a ball 1-0. Have they done something to their ballpark? Their behind home plate looks different. Like their seating looks different. So 1-0 here to Grisham. Batting .244 in a year, and that's a strike. 1-1 here to from Scherzer to Grisham. Yeah. Yeah. So 1-1 to count. Here comes a 1-1. And it's going to be swing and miss. 1-2. It's Canada. It's Canada. I think Canada today is tomorrow. I think. So 1-2 to Grisham. Well, this game is starting right on time. They're not messing around north of the border. Here's a 1-2. There's a swing and miss. 1 down. 1 down. Yeah, the top fan. So 1 down. Let me share this to my Reddit channel. So Bellinger up, batting .270 on the season. And the pitch is a strike, 1-1. Here comes the 0-1. There's a slow roll to right side. And 2 down. 2 down here in the top of the first. Oh man. You gotta have some compassion for our 51st state, man. Two down here in the top of the first. And Judge is not, Booney not wearing his glasses tonight. His $500 sunglasses he wears. So Judge up. Here comes a pitch. There's a ball, 1-0. So Judge hit home run number 30 yesterday. The win against the Athletics. Here comes the 1-0. That's swing and a miss. 1-1. America. So 1-1, 1-1 to Judge. Here comes the 1-1. And it's going to be in there for a strike, 1-2. I did. I watched a little bit of that show Saturday. I did. That was yeah, Harper Billy Paul was talking about some girl he's moving in that he just met or some shit like that. I'm like, man, what's So 1-2 to Judge. And a pitch. And that's be strike 3 looking. You gotta swing the bat, dude. That's strike 3, and the side is retired. The Yankees go in order 1, 2, 3. So bottom one we go. It's Yankees 0, Blue Jays coming to the plate. It was kind of funny. It was I kind of feel sorry for him. I don't know what he's trying to do with this girl that he just met or whatnot. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. But yeah, skinny popcorn in a bag. How lazy can you be? You can't just like pop popcorn. You gotta buy it in a freaking bag, pre-popped. It's freaking lazy, man. But for Billy Paul, yeah, he's supposedly. He says he's. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with that. It's a very weird situation. But all right. So we're gonna go to the bottom of the first. We're gonna have Clement, Springer, Guerrero, Kurt, Barger, Schneider, Straw, but Clace, and then Wagner. So, all right, here comes. So we got Clement, Springer, and Guerrero due up. Carlos Rodon on the mound. He's 9-5 with an ERA of 2.92. And we got 119 strikeouts and 34 walks on this season. So Rodon, the lefty's having a decent season. I think last year was kind of off. Here comes a pitch to Clement. He's first pitch swinging, center field, and 1 down. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the first. And I remember when this ballpark was, AstroTurf. Now they got the fake grass out there. We got George Springer to plate, batting 265. That pitch is gonna be a strike, right by his upper level, 0-1. The 0-1 is gonna miss outside, 1-1. So counts could even to 1-1 here to George Springer. 1-1 is 2-1. And these must be new seats behind home plate. I don't recall seeing these ever at this stadium. They must have done some renovations. Here's a 2-1. That ball's hit to right center. Going back is Grisham. 2 down. What's up, sir? Sir, did you just text me, sir, UGA? I have to look at it. 2 down. This is Austin Jones is supposedly a neutral umpire. Supposedly. So we got Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate. The pitch. It's all 1-0. Here's a 1-0. That's below 2-0. 2-0 to count. So Vlad's batting 280 in the year. That ball's hit to right center again, going back. It's going to go drop down and go off the wall. As Guerrero going to slide into second with a double. 2-out double here for Toronto in the bottom of the first. Yeah. What's up, Sir UGA? No, I just said that she's crazy. Supposedly she's crazy. This Paul's girlfriend, or well, I don't know what she is. So Alejandro Kirk at the plate. We got 2 down, runner at second base. And the pitch is a strike on 1. So Kirk has batted .349 in the month of June. The month of June is ending today. It's gonna be July soon. Outside 101. Then after that it'll be August. Then it'll be football month. We got one more month to go, and then it'll be football month. Yeah. Here's a 1-1. That's a strike, 1 and 2. What's up, Rising Rhino? What's going on, man? What's going on with you tonight? I guess you're taking the day off today. Here's the 1-2 to Kirk. That's 2 and 2. Good stop, 2 and 2. Somebody's got a freaking rooster, but you're not supposed to have a rooster in this subdivision. It's against HOA policy, but I hear a freaking rooster. Somebody has one. 2-2 pitch is fouled, so we got nephews coming for a sleepover. Cool. Eggs are spent. Well, roosters don't lay eggs. Paxton or Kramer. That's what Kramer thought. Kramer got him a rooster once, and it was because he wanted to have eggs. And Jerry said, "You got a rooster," and he said, "Oh, well, that'll explain his poor egg production." 2-2 pitch is 3 and 2. You're Batman. I'm Batman. Yeah, I need to email the HOA. They're too worried about like weeds in your garden. 3-2 pitch is swung on, popped up center field. Grisham is there and makes the catch for the 3rd out. So Toronto gets a 2-out double, but they do not score. We'll go to the 2nd. Scoreless, 0-0. What's up, Mike K? Oh, yeah. Our HOA, they're not worried about people having roosters and shit. They just worried about, weeds in your garden. No, you can't have weeds in your garden. That's like, yeah. Having breakfast for dinner. Is this game on the Air Canada channel? Probably so. I would say yeah. All right, I got that down now. No, I don't have any roosters, but we're not supposed to have roosters in this neighborhood. It's like we can have chickens, but you can't have a rooster. But somebody has a rooster because the little fucker, he's making noise right now, and he makes noise in the morning, and it bothers Rue. in the morning. What's up, Seth? I thought Seth was a Orioles fan. Mistaken. There's somebody else I'm thinking of. I had you had 7 roosters. Man, what you Kramer? Like Kramer. Kramer had a rooster. Yeah, the whole neighborhood can hear a fucking rooster. You can't hide a rooster. He's gonna make noise. Yeah, you were talking about that rooster song the other day. I mean, I don't think this rooster's in another, because we got another neighborhood that's close by, but this rooster sounds close. But they are loud. So I mean, he might be in another subdivision that's really close by that I know that they're not going to they wouldn't give a shit. But he does sound close. All right. We're going to have Jazz Chisholm coming up to the plate. 13 homers, 35 RBIs, batting 242 on the season. He had to make a new account. Oh, you were at that game? That ball was fouled out of play. 0-1. Oh, you were at that game when they got beat 7-0? Yeah, that was embarrassing. They're having a George Costanza night, man. And they're giving away bobbleheads with George Costanza. Here's the 0-1. That ball's popped up left side and coming over, running and making the catch. Yes. The third baseman makes the catch. 1 down. Nice play. As Barger makes the catch, 1 down. So, 1 down. Just in foul ball, just miss me. Oh, okay. Man, I've been nice to have a foul ball. So Stanton up. Stanton's looking for his first homer of the year. It's a strike 0-1. When's Stanton going to hit his first homer? Now he has 2 RBIs. I think I've seen both of them. I know I've seen his first one. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Yeah, Stanton's he's off to a really slow start. And the 1-1 is 2-1. Yeah, some people, I guess if you're not on your phone, it's easier to see. But yeah, some people, man, they catch those foul balls with ease. Hit the 2-1, and swing and miss. 2-2. Scherzer looks old. He probably is old. Well, it's raining again. I'll go figure. 2-2 pitch. That's me out low and away. 3-2. 3-2. So Stanton batting 235. His average is starting to dip down. Here's a 3-2. And it's a foul ball down the third base side. Stays 3-2. And some of these old pitchers like Scherzer and Verlander, surprised they're still around. So 3-2 to count to Stanton. The pitch is a swing and a miss. Blew by him. 2 down. Now. 2 down. Yeah, Paxton's betting on the Blue Jays today. So Scherzer, an active player, is second in wins, second in innings, pitch, strikeouts, and WAR. He's third with active pitchers. Here's his rights at the plate. That's a ball 1-0. I guess Verlander's 1. So Ben Rice has 14 homers, 29 RBIs, batting .233. The 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. So 1-1 count to Rice. That's how much makes pen. Another strike, 1-2. That's like somebody's peeing out here. It's just light rain, not the rain like we had the other day. We had like 4 inches of rain in like an hour and a half. Here's a 1-2. And then we go around, they're gonna peel a third and say no. 2-2. Oh, you gotta put Blue Jays together. Yeah, you gotta put Blue Jays together. You can't they don't let me space it for some reason. 2-2. And it's 3-2. Yeah, Blue Jays is one word. It doesn't let me space it for some reason. Otherwise I would. It's not human error. It's freaking Streamlabs crap. 3-2 pitch is popped up. Foul territory, third base side. And that's going to be the third out. The Yankees go in order 1-2-3. So we go to the bottom of the second, and it's still no score. There you go. You don't have to put a capital J. How many points you have, though? You got to check your points. I don't know how many points you have. Here we go. We're back. You're back. Oh man, my wife made brownies, but they're not ready yet. You gotta let them cool. I'm like, what? Let them cool. What's up, Daniel Barry? Oh, you already bet the Blue Jays. You can't bet. You can't bet again. You can't bet twice. What's up, Daniel Barry? How you doing tonight? All right, so Chisholm. Warm up in the infield. Getting his infield tosses in. So Vargas going to be up first for Toronto, batting .260, 9 home runs and 26 RBIs. So Rodon will come second. Here comes the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. 0-1. Yeah, Mike's trying to double dip, man. Trying to. Here comes the 0-1. Nice. Low and away, 1-1. I mean, not many games on today. It's going to miss 2-1. There's not many games on today. Well, Baltimore's playing Texas, but I can't watch that because I'm blacked out. Stupid ass fucking blacked out shit, man. To the 2-1. There's a ground ball, but it's going to be foul. Foul. Got a foul. Foul ball. So Rodon gonna pitch his 20th pitch. 2-2. And swing and miss. That's one down. That on strikes, one down. Yeah, Rodon has been the last year. I don't think he was this good last year. Showers in the vicinity in Austin, Texas. So Schneider up, he's batting 170 on the year. And that ball's popped up behind home plate, and it will get to the seats. 0-1. 0-1. Alright, so Rodon comes set. And the 0-1 is ripped foul down the left field line, 0-2. 0-2 here to Schneider. So, one out, nobody on, bottom of the second. And Rodon comes set. Here comes the 0-2. That's low. 1-2. 1-2 again. Yeah. Just want to get the chat box up. Oh, good. Here's the 1-2. That's 2-2. No problem with that. I think some kind of. Oh, they don't hit him. They're gonna say the ball hit him. I didn't see that. That ball hit Schneider? I guess so. I guess they're not going to show it. Why do the Yankees suck so bad? Because they're poorly structured. Because their GM sucks and their manager sucks. So Straw at the plate takes it for a ball 1-0 because Cashman's been there since the late 90s. I mean, how do you keep a GM there that long? So Miles Straw up. George would have fired him a long time ago. Here's a 1-0. That ball's hit to center. Going back is Grisham. Still going back and making the catch in the warning track. Man. 2 down. 2 down. And Grisham is a really good fielding center fielder. He looks like Willie Mays Hayes running out there catching the ball. So Class A up. And the pitch is a strike on 1. So Class A, 2 homers, 9 RBIs on the year. 204 average. Oh, 1 is 1-1. North Dakota is having a tornado outbreak, man. Damn. Here comes the 1-1. The Class A. The pitch. Swing and miss. 1-2. Never steal home without it. That's right. So 1-2 to count. Here to Class A. The pitch is strike 3 looking on the outside corner. That's going to end the second inning. So we'll go to the third. Still no score. Man. Auburn. Auburn, Alabama. Top of the third we go. Yeah, Auburn, Alabama. They have a really nice campus. I don't know if I know Sir UJ might have been to Auburn, but Auburn has a really nice campus. Nashville, Vanderbilt is. All right, so top of the third inning, we got Volpe up first. Volpe batting 228 on the year. So Scherzer will pitch to Volpe. That's a ball, 1-0. And the 1-0 is 2-0. And a 2-0 is 3-0. What's up, Andrew? How you doing? So 3-0 coming to Volpe. What's up, Andrew? Go Tigers. Yeah, man. Hopefully the football team does something this year. Like go to the playoffs. They're to strike 3-1. Something other than going to a damn Florida Bowl would be nice. 3-1 to Volpe. That's we call that strike 3-2. That look a little low. 3-2. That looked low. Here's 3-2. And that's a strike 3 looking, 1 down. Man. So Volpe's punched out, 1 down, 1 down. And Volpe just, I don't know. Volpe can't fucking hit, Mike. Mike K. Volpe can't hit, man. I don't know. I don't think I move on for Volpe or not. And here's a pitch to Escara. And there's a ball 1-0. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Volpe just has it. I don't know. Here's a 1-0. And that ball's popped up. Should be 2 outs coming on, and center fielder makes a catch. 2 down. Yankees are dog shit. They're just poorly structured. I mean they're just poorly structured. It's man. We got LeMahieu up. That's a strike 1-1. Do something here. And LeMahieu hits it to right field and caught at the wall. So 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees again. Man. Hold on, I'll be right back. I got to do something real quick. My daughter's trying to log into YouTube TV, and I got to put the freaking code in and see. Hoping that works. All right. Man, and the Yankees they're just poorly structured, man, with their team. They got guys who just can't freaking hit. Judge is the only consistent hitter on the team. So they just stink. They just stink. They stink. And LeMahieu's just old. You know, LeMahieu's old as dirt. So he's way past his prime. I mean, there's no reason to have LeMahieu on your baseball team at his age. He's old, man. Just old players, man. It's like the Saints, old players, man. Old players, man. All right, we're gonna go to the bottom of the third inning, and it's so no score, 0-0. We got who got couldn't have played. There's a strike on 1. We got Will Wagner up at 197, and the 0-1 is ground ball, but it's going to be foul. 0-2. Yeah, Hal's not like his dad. Not even closely like his dad, business wise, with the way they ran the team. I miss old George, man. Especially George once the Yankees start getting good again in the 90s. 0-2 pitch is a hit to the left side. Rodon throws, and he's going to be safe. So Rodon wasn't able to throw him out. It's a kind of a bad throw. And Toronto has a leadoff single here in the third. Yeah, George is rolling over in his grave with that. I guess the Yankees thought that was their problem all this time. It's the facial hair thing. You have rules, and why don't they just keep the rules going? Nobody complained about it that played for the Yankees if they couldn't have facial hair. Here comes a pitch to Clements, and that's a strike or ball. I guess it's a ball. 1-0, yeah, 1-0. Okay. You thinking 3 wins for Wisconsin? I have to go look at the roster. Here's a 1-0. It's 2-0. I have to go look at their roster. I mean, do they play like Rutgers and? Here comes the 2-0. That's 3-0. 3-0 here to Clement. He's 0 for 1. So Toronto has a leadoff guy on here in the bottom of the third. The 3-0 is lifted to center field. Grisham is there. One down. One down. Man, I know. I mean, I like Grisham in center field, Mike, but I don't know about his hitting is kind of, his hitting is kind of weird, but. The 1-0 to Springer. There's Rodon looking in. And a 1-0 is hit to right field. That's hooking. Is it going to go foul? It's foul. Man, 1-1. Man, that was close. I mean, that was hooking foul, but man, that was close. That was close. There's the Rogers Center. Here's the 1-1. That's 2-1. 2-1. So what's the weather in Here comes the 2-1 to Springer. It's 3-1. It's 69 degrees up there in Toronto. Man, it's cold. Yeah, here's a 3-1. And it's going to go around? No, ball 4. So Springer did not go around. We got 2 on and 1 out. Yeah. Yeah, gets right. Yeah, Goldschmidt's not playing. Is Goldschmidt playing today? Get back, Marie. Well, I took your food up because it was raining. I was helping you out. I was helping you out because it was raining. Why don't you quit yelling at me? Coming in here? I put your food out there because I put your food in because it was raining. I didn't want to get it wet. That's right, Rice is playing. So Vladimir Guerrero Jr. coming to the plate. He's 1 for 1. Had a double back in the first inning. He gets a double now. He might be 2-0. Here's the pitch. There's a ball, 1-0. Hello, Aquavision. I'll go look at it. Yeah, I'll go look at their schedule in a minute. Here's a 1-0. And there's strike 1-1. I don't know like what they have coming back and stuff like that. And the 1-1 is in the dirt. 2-1. Let's see. Man, these freaking pop-ups, man. There it is. There it is. So 2-1 coming to Guerrero. And it's popped up. Shallow right center. And Judge coming on. 2 down. Let's see. Well, Rucker, I think Rucker is actually decent. Yeah, I don't know what. I know they have what. Isn't it like Luke Fickell their coach? I mean, they got to go at me. They got to go at Michigan, at Alabama. They got to play Ohio State, at Oregon, at Indiana. That is a tough schedule. Maybe they'll beat Minnesota. I don't know. Rowing the boat, dude. Get out of there. Here comes the pitch to Kirk. And there's a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to Kirk. Cartman's up. Cartman. Here's a 1-0 to Kirk. That's 2-0. Who's going to win? Probably Toronto. If I had to guess, probably Toronto. And the 2-0 to Kirk is a strike. 2-1. The umps. Need to lose weight. Cartman over here. I don't know. I think he looks the same. 2-1. And it's going to be a ground ball. Could be 2. No, all they need is 1. All they need is 1. And, toss a second for the third out. So, we'll go to the 4th inning. Still no score, 0-0. Yeah, all they needed was 1 out. But that probably would have been 2 outs also. Probably. But they didn't need 2 outs. The umps. All right, so we're going to go to the top of the 4th inning. And it's no score. 0-0 between the Yanks and the Blue Jays. As we're north of the border. Well, I'm not, but the game is. I'm like way far south of the border. I'm almost in Mexico. Yeah. Well, the Pirates are playing now. They were in a rain delay. Yeah, it's not Skeens pitching. Never mind. I thought it's Haney. Haney's pitching for Pittsburgh. It's not Skeens. Never mind. Oh, Josh Pate's high on Washington. Yeah, I gotta go look and see what players. Look, man, the roster changes with the freaking portal, so it's not like years ago you would know what they had because players stuck around for 3 years. But now they don't even stick around for a year. So I'd have to go look and see what they have coming back, what they lost, and what they picked up in the portal. All right, so Grisham at the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the first. So Scherzer going to deliver the pitch. Going to be a base hit left field. Going to go the other way, so the Yankees get a leadoff guy on in the 4th. Leadoff guy on here in the 4th inning. The Big 12 is they're not doing a prediction like who's going to win the conference. It's probably going to be, I think Texas Tech spent a whole bunch of money in the portal. Here's a pitch to Bellinger. That's 1-0. I gotta go look. But I think Texas Tech spent a whole bunch of money in the transfer portal, and they're probably the favorite to win the Big 12. Here comes the 1-0 to Bellinger. It's a strike, 1-1. So not even doing a prediction of who's gonna be the conference champion. I'm going to say it's going to be Texas Tech. But, Mike Gundy might pull a rabbit out of his ass. Oklahoma State, like every other year, Oklahoma State all of a sudden is good. But because last year they were pretty bad. So 1-1 to Ballinger. So they'll probably win the conference this year. So outside 2-1. Yeah, so 2-1 to count to Bellinger. And the 2-1 is Pop back out of play 2-2. They picked Arizona State 16th last year. You saw where Texas State is going to the Pacific, the Pac-12 conference, the Pacific. The 2-2. Yeah. Texas State's going to the Pacific Pacific Athletic Conference. Yeah. Does it make any sense? Does it make any sense that Texas State's going to be in the Pac-12 or where the Pac-2, Pac-6, wherever the hell it is? Here comes the 2-2, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, one down. Gold and blue dude called it. He had some ideas about, the conference realignment. Some stuff he was way off base on, but that's all right. I'll give him credit, man. He always made videos about that shit. And that ball almost hit Judge, 1-0. Yeah, he was right in some aspects about, the conference realignment and some of these schools changing. Here's the 1-0. That's foul back. 1-1. I kind of miss his conspiracy videos. As repetitive as they were, I kind of miss them. Miss BVD's sleep streams. Here's the 1-1 the Judge. And a swing and a miss. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2 the Judge here in the top of the fourth. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty easy to see what was going to happen eventually with these. What's going to happen eventually with these super conferences? But who's going to beat them now? Here's the 1-2, and it's 2-2. I don't think they're going to be called the SEC and the Big Ten. But who's going to be in them? I mean, are we really going to put Vanderbilt and Rutgers and Northwestern? Are they going to be in this Super League? They shouldn't be. But I don't know. Mississippi State doesn't even know damn. They don't need to be in no Super League. Not in football. 2-2 pitch is fouled. Not in football. That's why I think the conferences are going to be different in football than any other sport, because you only got like a handful of teams that have, that can win a title. Well, more than a handful, but teams like Northwestern and Rutgers and Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, they're not winning the national championship football. 2-2 pitch, and it's foul back. So, like Oregon State, Washington State. Those teams ain't winning no national title in football. And the 2-2 to Judge is 3-2. Like I said, they're gonna have to have smarter guys than me, figure out who's gonna be in this football, Super League. 3-2 pitch, runner goes, and Judge is gonna foul it. So it stays 3-2. But I think the other sports you can keep the conferences like basketball, baseball, because teams have opportunities to win titles in those sports. Ole Miss has won a title. State's won a title. Mississippi State's won a title in baseball. Oregon State has. 3-2 pitch. But Judge swings at it. It's going to go for the fair or foul. It's going to be foul. Man, foul. I mean, even Fresno State and Coastal Carolina has won titles in baseball, college baseball. So that's not going to go away. 3-2 pitch. That's strike 3 looking. Whoa. So Judge out on strikes. 2 down. Man. So 2 down. As Judge is out on strike. That pitch looked a little low according to the K-Box, but it was the top of the ball was right there. So Chisholm's up. He swings at it. That's hit the right field. Going back, and that is gone. Home run. Chisholm goes yard. It's 2-0 Yankees. So Chisholm gets the game's first runs. So Jazz Chisholm makes it 2-0 New York. Clears the bases, although there's only one person on, with one swing. So 2-0. We got 2 out here in the fourth, and Stanton's up. That pitch is gonna be a ball 1-0. Let's see if Stanton can get a hit. I don't think I think all the games I've done, I think Stanton's got like 1 hit. That ball's gonna be hit the left field line, gonna be foul though. Man. Well, Congress is already getting involved with that shit. It is a death of college football is happening. The 1-1 is 2-1. So Jazz had seven home runs in June. It's a pretty good month for him. There's a strike 2-2. Stanton. So 2-2 to count to Stanton. The 2-2. It's a swing. He chased that one through. I strike 3. You're right, Mike. Stanton just chased that pitch that was away, blowing away. He can't lay off it. So Yankees lead 2-0 going to the bottom of the 4th. Yeah. Stanton just cannot lay off that pitch. He just can't. Yeah, Stanton just... How about like... At least they should have broken away from the NCAA years ago, but These players aren't employees of the school, so you can't treat them like that. There's no collective bargaining agreement with the salaries, so they opened up a Pandora's box with this NIL, the way they just let it go, the wild wild west, because it wasn't intended to be a pay for play, but everybody knew that was going to happen. I mean, when you got boosters involved and shit like that, yeah, it's gonna turn up. It's gonna turn it up. It's gonna be a pay for play eventually. That's exactly what it is. But the NIL was supposed to be so they can get it, so they can go buy a hamburger and a pizza, or if they want to sign an autograph and get $50, they can do it. That's what NIL was supposed to be designed for. But anybody with half a brain knew that wasn't going to be the case. So. Well, you're the one out there in the rain, Marie. You can go over there. You have a place over there. You can get out the rain, and you can be dry. But you're the one that wants to sit in the damn rain. Here's a pitch to Barger. They're just strike 0-1. Cat's crazy, man. She sits out in the rain, and she has a place where she can go and she'll be dry and get out the rain. But she don't do it. Here's the 0-1. There's a ball 1-1. She's crazy. She's a weird cat, man. She likes getting out. She likes being wet, I guess. It's not like she doesn't have a place where she can go and stay dry. It's 2-1. So 2-1 here to Barger. 2-0 Yankees here in the bottom of the fourth. So Rodon comes set the pitch. It's a swing and a miss. 2-2. Oh. Max, I just saw you comment. 2-2 pitch to Barger. That's 3-2. Alright, so 3-2. And the pitch is going to be foul back. It's going to stay 3-2. My bad. No, ain't your bad. All right, so the 3-2 pitch is strike three. That's a late strike three call. 1 down. Well, this ump is late on that call, but hey, 1 down. I told you, Murray, you don't have to sit out in the rain. So Schneider got hit by a pitch his last time up. That's low. 1-0. 1-0 to count here to Schneider. Here in the bottom of the fourth, 2-0 Yankees. And the 1-0 is 2-0. Two-0 pitch is popped up along the infield, and who's gonna make the catch? It's gonna be Volpe. 2 down. Bacon. Oh, yeah, bacon. Yeah, I like having. Sometimes I really like having bacon. You know, like for like dinner, like a BLT. I know a BLT is not really breakfast, but bacon's breakfast. Like having bacon or pancakes. That sounds good one night. There's a picture to a straw. 1-0. I might do that like next few days. Make some pancakes and some bacon and eggs for dinner. It's the strike 1-1. So 1-1 to Straw. And the pitch is 2-1. Thought to rain harder, Marie. And the 2-1 is popped up and it'll get out of play. Be 2-2. You like your eggs scrambled with Tabasco sauce. That's actually not bad. So scrambled eggs with Tabasco sauce. Here's the 2-2. That's low. Be 3-2. So 3-2 to count here to Straw. And Rodon delivers the pitch. That's going to be fouled. Out of play, stays 3-2. Tabasco. Yeah, I like, they have that, they have Crystal hot sauce. And they got other hot sauces. But I like Tabasco. I know they're all pretty much the same. It's ball 4. I know they're all pretty much the same. It's vinegar and salt and cayenne pepper. But I don't know. I just find Tabasco just a little bit better. Maybe they put more cayenne in there. So Class A is up. Here comes the pitch. Swing and miss. 1-1. I'm out on runny eggs. Reminds me of runny nose. Runny eggs. And the 0-1 is 1-1. It's starting to rain a little harder now. If Rue wanted to come outside, I'd say it's raining. He's staying inside. Here comes the 1-1 to Class A. And the pitch is going to be hit to center field, and Grisham can't get there. So we're going to have runners at first and third for Toronto here in the 4th. Grisham tried to get to it, just couldn't get there. But he got first and third, 2 down here in the 4th for Toronto. Gonna have us see the 9-hole hitter Wagner up, and the pitch is 1-0. Where you going, you hut? Guy. Pain in the ass, maybe. Here's the 1-0. And it's going to be a foul. Well, between the miss. 1-1. God damn it, Marie. Oh, get in here. Hurry up. Come on. Get in here. Hurry up. God damn it. Pain in the ass. I don't know why you don't freaking go in your hut. Here's the 1-1. It's strike 1 and 2. And she kept me out and aggravated me enough. Here's the 1-2. And it's going to be fouled out of play. Pain in the ass, Marie. It's not like you don't have a place to go stay dry. So 1-2 to count to Wagner, and the pitch is fouled. Stays 1-2. Hash browns with ketchup. I know what she's meowing for. Your food's out there. Where is your food at? Oh shit. That's why you're meowing at me. Well, I wasn't listening to you. I thought your food was in here. Here. That's what she was meowing for. She her food. I thought her food was in here because it was raining, but I must have put it back out there. And now she's eating. That's what it is. The bitch is hungry. You're trying to tell me and I wouldn't listen, Paxton. I wasn't listening to her. I mean, her food's out all day, so it's not like, it's not like she doesn't eat. She just, I think she picks at it throughout the day. I think she picks at it. Oh, your bird can't land well. Yeah. Well, if that was like second nature to birds, I guess not. Guess not. You know, we put Rue in the pool about a month ago, and he started paddling. He was paddling his feet right away, and that was the first time he's ever been in a pool. So he instinctively knew what to do. I thought birds kind of. Why shirts are all like you look, he's like soaking wet. Here's a pitch to Rice, and it's 0-1. So Rice is 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch from Scherzer, and it's 1-1. I don't know if it's yeah, I don't. He said Mudbirds. There's some Mudbirds or something where he is. Here's the 1-1. That's 2-1. I have to go look Mudbirds up. 2-1 pitch to Rice is fouled out of play. 2-2. And a 2-2 is 3-2. Yeah, they build their nests out of mud, but they're swallows. Here's a 3-2, and Wright fouled on a play. Yeah, they build their nests out of mud, but apparently they're aggravating Paxton. So 3-2 to Wright's coming up. And the pitch is popped up. Shallow right coming over or coming on. 1 down. 1 down. You got like 6 nests. Man. So one down. Now we're gonna have Volpe up for the Yanks. Volpe's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. It's a fair ball. It is. It's a fair ball down the line and left. And Volpe will get in with a double. So a 1-out double puts Volpe at second. And it's Kara coming to the plate. Yeah, Volpe actually did something for a change there. And then we're going to have Iskara up. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. Iskara flied out back in the third inning. 242, 2 homers, and 9 RBIs on the year. Hello, you Mario. You're helping your friend move. I hate moving. That's me 2-0. Your barn swallows, aka mudbirds. I've always hated moving because you got to move all your shit. 2-0 pitch to Iskara, and a strike 2-1. Here comes 2-1. And it's gonna be a ground ball, and it's a line out. It was a line out. Yeah, line out. 2 down. For some reason, I thought that ball had didn't touch the. I thought the ball touched the ground, but it did not. 2 down. Now we got LeMahieu up. LeMahieu lined out back in his third inning. Now the trainers come and talk to Scherzer. What he did? That was a quick talk. Yeah, Scherzer looks like he's sweating like profusely. I mean, looks like he's out in the freaking in the desert somewhere. I mean, he's sweating like a. I mean, damn, his shirt starts soaking wet. So LeMahieu's up. Here comes a pitch. And LeMahieu swings at it. That's going to be center field. Going to be caught right at him. So the Yankees are retired there in the top of the 5th. So they get a double, but of course they don't score. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. 2-0 Yankees. So, nice. It didn't look like he got hurt. But he's soaking ass wet. I don't know what he's. Let me go pick this cat food up so Rude will come out and get it. Yeah, I saw. I saw what you can take a picture of the one that not like a live picture from your house. I know what they kind of look like a little bit. Yeah, I know. I know you're in here now, Marie. All right, we got Clement up. Ernie Clement's 0 for 2, lined out, and he flied out. And the 1-0 is going to be a liner off of Chisholm. We're going to have a base hit. So Clement's going to get on with a leadoff single here in the 5th. The hot corner. You're going to fall off. We got the Sprinter up. And Sprinter hits it to third. Only plays the first, and they got him. 1 down. So 1 down. Marie. You can do that shit. And a cushion. You're aggravating. You're lucky it's raining. So Vladimir Guerrero up. We go 1 out, 1 at second. Here comes the pitch. That's 1-0. And Marie says hi. Says he finally let me in. He finally let me in here. Here's the 1-0. It's a wild pitch. And Wonder will go to third. So Clement goes to third base. So Clement goes to third base. At least the light rain we've had here is keeping the temperature down. Here's a ground ball to Volpe, and go to first. Out at first, but the run will score. So Clement scores. It's now 2-1. All right. I'll go check it out. So Toronto gets on the board. 2-1. Now we're going to have Kirk up. Cartman is Mike K. calls. And the pitch is a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to count here to Alejandro Kirk. As Rodon comes set. And the 1-0 is 2-0. You sent me the picture. I'll go check it out in a minute. So 2-0 to count. And the pitch is fouled. 2-1. So 2-1 now. 2-1 is new score. Toronto just got on the board on an RBI ground out. Here's a 2-1 from 2-1 pitch to Kirk. Here's now 3-1. So 3-1 to count. 3-1. Three-one is ball 4. So we got a 2-out walk as Kirk will walk to first. Now we got Barger coming to the plate. So Rodon's at 87 pitches as we're only in the 5th inning. That's a lot of pitches to have in the 5th inning. So we have Barger at the plate. That's a strike on 1. Fernando Cruz on the 15-day IL. He's got a left oblique strain. 0-1 is a grounder. Volpe has it. and throws him out. So, Side is retired, but Toronto gets a run. They leave him, man, so we'll go to the 6th. It's 2-1 Yankees. Yeah, their birds are pretty quick with their making their house, man. And they're like the Amish. They put it up in a day. Well, them and the Amish, man, they can put together some houses. Here's the drink. All right. Brownies are finally ready. They finally cooled off. Sorry if I don't eat a brownie. Hurry. You're not getting a brownie. All right. We're in the top of the 6th inning. 2-1 Yankees. Who the hell is Boone talking to in the dugout? It's a pitch to that's Williams. I'm sorry, Dominguez. Excuse me, Dominguez. I don't know why I say Williams. 0-1. So Brandon Little on the mound for Toronto. Here's the 0-1 to Dominguez. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 0-2. Yeah, hi, Marie. I know. You smelled that brownie on me, huh? I ain't giving you, you ain't getting no brownie. So Dominguez pinch hitting here for Grisham. Here's the 0-2. I think it's Grisham, huh? It's 1-2. Where's Mike K at? Didn't Grisham lead off the game? So 1-2 to Dominguez. And the pitch is a grounder to a shortstop, bobbles it, and there's no play. So Dominguez is going to get on here in the 6th inning. Yeah, Marie is she's a really cool outside. She's a really cool outside cat. She was our daughter's and son-in-law's outside cat, but where they moved to, they couldn't take her. So she's been here for a few years now. Here's the pitch to Bellinger. There's a strike going to 1. Bellinger's 0 for 2. Here comes the 0-1 to Cody. That's a hit to left field, going back at the warning track. 1 down. 1 down. So Scherzer, I mean, he exited. They came and talked to him last half inning to train him. Then he stayed in. Then now he's out the game. So we went 5 innings, 7 strikeouts, no walks. Here's a pitch to Judge. That's 1-0. So 1-0 the Judge. She's eaten tuna fish before. It's 2-0. Yeah, she's eaten tuna fish before. So Judge is over 2 with 2 strikeouts, and now they're gonna put him on. Okay, now they're gonna put Judge on base. So they're gonna put Judge on base to face. Well, Chisholm hit a homer. Oh, well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that decision. They're gonna potentially walk Judge now to face Chisholm, but Chisholm hit a homer earlier. I guess they don't have any faith in Chiz hitting Little. So Little comes set, and the pitch to Chisholm going to be inside 1-0. I'm kind of surprised they walked him, being it's there's 1 out. There's 2 outs, maybe so. The 1-0, swing and a miss, 1-1. What happened to Grisham? So 1-1 to Chisholm. The pitch is hit the right field. That's going to be foul. Man. I mean, Dominguez is batting first now. What happened to Grisham? So, Jazz has 4 homers in his last 5 games, so it's not like he's been on he's been hot at the plate. You usually don't want to face somebody hot at the plate. Here comes a 1-2, and swing and a miss, 2 down. So he chased that one, 2 down. So look like maybe it's the right decision there to walk Judge. 2 down. Now Stanton is coming to the plate. Stanton's been in such a rut. So Fisher is getting some tosses thrown in for Toronto in the dugout. So here comes Stanton, 0-2 with 2 strikeouts. His average is now down to 222. Still has no homers and 2 RBIs. So Stanton's been very unproductive since he's come back in the lineup this year. The pitch is 1-0. And the 1-0 is 2-0. So 2-0 to Stanton. Little comes set. And the 2-0 pitch is a strike, 2-1. They're being very careful to Stanton. I mean, careful. He hasn't hit the ball this year. The 2-1 is going to be a base hit this time. Wow. This might score a run. They will score a run. And if Dominguez scores, it's 3-1. Boy, Stanton says, watch this. Keep talking bad about me. Man. Stanton showed me up. Yeah, Trent Grisham removed from the game, Mark. I saw that. What happened to him? I saw when Dominguez was batting. I said, wait a minute. Dominguez. And I was like, wait a minute. Where the hell is Grisham? So Rice at the plate for New York. There's 2 down. Bird runs at the corners. And he pops it back out of play. 0-1. So Ben Rice is 0 for 2 with a foul out, and a fly out. And the 0-1 is that's a ball 1-1. Yeah, man. Yes, might have said something, but I don't have it up, loud. Here's a 1-1. That's 2-1. So 2-1 count coming here to Ben Rice. And the pitch is popped up. And foul territory, third base side, and it's third out. So Yankees are retired, but they do get a run. And Stanton gets his third RBI of the year. And 3-1 going to the bottom of the 6th. Looks rainy up there, man. Looks rainy over there in Toronto. Looks like dreary weather. Like just dreary weather. We're in the bottom of 6th inning. So 4th of July is coming up. We're celebrating our independence, from Britain. When we said we don't want to be ruled by no king no more. Yeah, so we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-1. Rodon's pitch count's kind of high. He's going to be, I know he's getting close to 90 pitches. That last inning. All right. Bernie Williams. Vernon Wells. I think Bernie Williams is a very underrated Yankee. Just my opinion. Here comes the pitch. And to Schneider. That's going to be a strike on 1. So Rodon is still out there. Here comes his 91st pitch. The 0-1 is a ball 1-1. With a sellout crowd here in Toronto. Looking for your food? I put it up. Here's a 1-1. It's 2-1. I put your food up. You're done. Here's a 2-1. Here's a strike 2-2. Why don't you were done with your food? So 2-2 to count. Here to Schneider. 2-2 pitch is hit foul. Going to stay 2-2. Two pitch. Foul again. Going to remain at 2-2. Rodon's going to be at 96 pitches. You got Leiter. Oh, there's Mario's most favorite Yankee right now is Leiter. Here's the 2-2. That ball ripped to left field. Going to be a base hit. Going to go down the line and left, off the wall. So it's going to be a double, at least, and it is for Schneider. So leadoff double here in the 6th for Toronto. Yeah, so Mark Leiter doubles. What's a Mark Leiter? Seeing Mark Leiter in the bullpen got me, got his name in my head. It was Schneider with the double. Mark Leiter's in the bullpen warming up for the Yankees. And if you're Yankees, you probably don't want to see Leiter on the mound. Not the way after he pitched last time out. No, actually mine didn't freeze. Maybe so. Damn you, Yanks! Did you bet on the Yankees or something? Or UGA? Yeah. You must have bet on the Yankees or something. Pelicans do something. Well, like do what? Like did we trade Zion to the Magic? Okay, so Rodon's going to exit. Rodon's going to exit here in the 6th, and they're going to burn in Mark Leiter. Did we trade Zion to the Magic? Oh man. Hope so. Hope we traded Zion to the Magic. Zion had to take a massive pay cut. No, you got to take Zion as it is, man. What's up, Karam? Yeah, Karam's in the clubhouse, man, with his Thunder. They can't take that away from him. I mean, Oklahoma City can lose 60 games next year, which they won't, but they can lose 60 games next year, but they still won the title this year. Can't take that away from them. But it was nice to see somebody else besides, Boston, Lakers. Those two freaking teams win a title. It was nice to see a small market team win. So I don't think the Thunder are making any moves except for I haven't really checked out their salaries and if anybody's expiring, but if everybody stays if they roll it back with the same team and everybody stays healthy, I mean, they're going to be in it again. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't be. You got, arguably the best player in the NBA. There's some. They talk about. They talk about what am I thinking? Shit, I lost my train of thought. Yeah. All right, so Rodon's going to exit. Now, Mark Leiter Jr. going to come on. He has an ERA at 3.94, but he was awful his last time up. That ball's popped foul and 0-1. Thunder. I don't think Rodon was happy with being taken out. Here comes the 0-1. And going to be fouled. 0-2. So Miles Straw at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Walked back in the 4th inning. Has 1 homer, 15 RBIs. Batting .257 on the season. Here comes the 0-2. And it's going to be a grounder. And Volpe dives at it, makes a catch, and he'll throw to third. The ball gets away, and the runner will not go home. Oh my God, man, that was bad news Bears. We got what, first and probably second and third. Nobody out. Second and third, nobody out. Leiter's gonna blow this lead. Watch. So they're gonna call it a single, but then probably throw an error on Volpe, which allows the runner to go to second. Now we're gonna have a pinch hitter for Toronto. I'll leave him before the Yankees lose. Here it is, Trent Grisham. Oh, he diagnosed with left hamstring soreness. Huh. Here's a pitch to Lukes. That's 1-0. So Grisham has some kind of hamstring issue, which so Nathan Lukes batting .257, 4 homers, 25 ribbies. The pitch is a strike on 1. Now you don't have faith in Mark Leiter Jr. The 1-1 to count the pitch is a grounder, and it's going to get through the hole in the left field for another base hit. So it's going to be 3-2. We got first and third now, nobody out. Mark, it's your dude Leiter, Mario, on the mound. It's your buddy Mark Leiter Jr. He stinks. He stinks. Man. They just said on Yes that some kind of hamstring issue, hamstring soreness or left hamstring soreness or something like that. So Will Wagner at the plate, first and third, nobody out in the 6th. Leiter gonna pitch, and there's a ball 1-0. Yeah, what's the AAA team? Is it still Scranton, Wilkes Barre, or what you want to call it? Are they still the AAA team? Maybe he needs to be sit down to AAA. Here's a 1-0. That's 2-0. Jeez, where did y'all find this guy at? Where did Cashman? Where did Cashman? Is it? Is Trenton Thunder now the AAA team? Yeah, where did Cashman find this gem? There's a strike, 2-1. Bad Dog needs to make a video about this guy. Bad Dog needs to make a video about this guy. So 2-1 coming to Wagner. Leiter comes set. And the pitch. And it's going to be a foul ball. This time down the first base side. Send the Yankees front office to Canada to end the trade war with the U.S. 2-2 coming to Wagner. And that ball's fouled again? Yeah. Stays fouled. And they're getting close to getting that ball down the right field line. And that would, at least, that would tie the game up for sure. It's a great deal. A great deal for who? Who's a great deal for? 2-2 pitch. And swing and miss while he chased that one. Oh, one down. Oh, wait, now what are we doing now? Are they saying it's a foul ball or what? Okay, scratch that. They're gonna say not a strikeout, it's a foul ball. So we got a redo. Third base umpire says it's a foul ball. I don't know about that, but watch him hit a homer here. 2-2 pitch, and 3-2. Yeah, I don't see where that ball was tipped, but I don't see it. But even. And a 3-2 to Wagner. Swing, that's a swing and miss. One down. They get the out they should have gotten. 2 pitches later, one down. Okay. It's not random on Marie. What that means, huh? That means you're about to go back out there in the grass and catch some frogs. Don't act like you're sleeping on me. So Ernie Clement at the plate. We got first and third, one out. Yeah, Marie kept bothering me. I let her in here. Because she wouldn't go in her normal spot where she can stay dry, but there's a strike on one. Aggravating the hell out of me. Meow, meow, meow. I said, go to your spot back there. She has a place where she can go and stays dry. 0-1 pitch in the dirt, and and it allows the runner to go to second. It's going to allow the runner to go to second, though. Maverick works at a hospital, because Maverick's going to nursing school. So he's been working at nights at the hospital. So we got second and third, one out, 1-1 account to Clement. So yeah, he's been working nights, doing that stuff. That's tough, man, to work from 7 at night, 7 in the morning. Then you got to come home, the ball rip foul. Then you got to come home. Then you come home, you got to go sleep and take a nap. So, all right. So 1-2 to count to Clement. As Mark Leiter Jr. He's about to blow this lead. So 1-2 to count with one down in the 6th. The pitch, and it's 2-2. I want to trade Leiter to it, but who's going to want him now? That's like Zion. Somebody's got to want him. They should just option him down to Double-A or something. 2-2 pitch. And it's a grounder to short, and Volpe only plays the first. One's going to tie the game up. Oh, and they save it first. So not only does run score, he saved it first. We're tied at 3. Man. So Leiter has come in, only gotten one out, and now the game is tied 3-3. So now we're going to run to first and third as infield single scores a run. And Leiter is going to exit. So Mark Leiter Jr. is going to exit the game as he The varsity, probably every day, every night. Sorry, UGA. My God, man, I think this is the second time I've seen Leiter pitch, and he's been disastrous both times. What game was it he blew? That was was it the Angels? Maybe it was the Angels. So, uh, who's coming in? I don't know, but they got with the Cruz is on the IL. I wasn't paying attention to who was trotting on in. But man, I mean, he's just. I've seen him pitch twice, and he's been garbage both times. I mean, he can barely get it out. Yeah. So frogs are out because it's been raining. Oh, Loizaga, it's Loizaga. I mean, they're gonna make Loizaga's arm fall off. They're using him so much. Billy Joel bobblehead night is Friday, July 11th. I want the Costanza bobblehead. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find. I'm gonna have to go on eBay and find that after. When somebody puts that on eBay, I want the Costanza bobblehead. Yeah, Loizaga on the pitch. ERA of 4.15 through 8 pitches yesterday. So he's trying to be counted upon again. Sprainer up. The pitch. If they swing and miss, 0-1. What's everyone? Anyone else? No, I'm not drinking today. No cerveza tonight. Here's the 0-1 to Sprinter. I gotta save it up for Friday. There's a foul. No, it's a catcher's interference. They're gonna call catcher's interference. That's my catcher's interference. Man. Man. So it's gonna be basically loaded. So bases are loaded now. Now we got Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up. And the pitch is 1-0. I gotta pace myself, Paxton. So 1-0 to count to Vladimir. Bases are loaded, 1 down. Loizaga delivers a pitch. The 1-0 is we foul back, 1-1. Did y'all hear they're making a new King of the Hill? And Bobby Hill's like old now. It's gonna come on Hulu. I'll have to check. I'll check that out for sure. The 1-1 to Guerrero. And that ball's a base hit left field. Goes under the glove of Chisholm. So 1 run will score. And 2 runs will score. They'll throw the ball back into third. He's out at third. As Sprinter's out at third, but there's 2 runs will score. It's now 5-3 Blue Jays. Man. So Sprinter's kind of shaking up a little bit. Yeah, but there's 2 down now after Sprinter gets tagged out at third. But Toronto takes the lead. Man. I hate this team. Rodon's pitch count was high, so they had to take him out, and then the bullpen can't hold it. Namely, Mark Leiter Jr. So Kirk at the plate, Cartman, Mike K. The pitch is a strike on one. The Ernest goes to camp, Ernest goes to jail, Ernest scared stupid, Ernest, yeah. Here's the 0-1 to Kirk. And the pitch is a ground ball to Chisholm, throws the first, and the side is retired. But Toronto takes the lead now. They score 4 runs. We'll go to the 7th. It's 5-3 Blue Jays. Man. No swamp ass tonight. You watching from Colorado. Nice to escape the humidity. Yeah, the humidity is, especially when it's been raining, and then when it stops raining, the sun comes out, and then humidity goes to 9,000%. Yeah, Blue Jays with a crooked number. Crooked number for the Blue Jays. Yeah, Rodon was actually pretty solid. It's not, the bullpen came in and they couldn't do shit. Namely, Leiter. If that was like, one of my team, I'd have to have a beer right now. I'd have to have a beer right now. So, Andrew says Jays are one of the toughest teams to strike out in the whole league. Yeah, Yankees bullpen was god awful tonight. Mainly Mark Leiter. Rodon was pitching well, but his pitch count was elevated, so he had to exit. So, all right, so we're going to the top of the 7th inning. It's now 5-3 Blue Jays. So if the Yankees are going to win, they're going to have to come back. New pitcher Fisher on the mound. ERA of 2.05. 29 strikeouts and 4 walks on the season. Opponents are hitting 171 off them. Astros look very strong lately. Yes, it sucks I can't watch them because of stupid blackout rules. So Volpe double back in the 5th. Here's the pitch. That's a strike 0-1. Yeah, because the dumbass blackout rules. I can't watch Astros nor the Rangers. 0-1 is hit foul. There's got to be a VPN I can download. Yeah, Fisher. There's got to be a VPN I can download on the Fire TV. I know it works on the laptop, the VPN, the Norton VPN. 0-2 pitch is 1-2. And that way you can bypass that crap. So 1-2 to Volpe. And the pitch is swing and miss. 1 down. 1 down. Can we send you send him to Mars? Yeah, Mars or Venus, Pluto. We got Iscara do up. He's 0 for 2. That's a strike on 1. What's up, 80 and reacts? 0 1 account to JC Escara. And the 0-1 is strike on 2. Oh, they signed somebody? Kevin Looney. He's actually a decent player. 1 and 2. Kevin Looney's actually is a decent player. Yeah, what do you have? Here's a 1-2. That's 2 and 2. Here for a backup big. So I'm just praying that for next year they get to the playoffs, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. 2-2 pitch is gonna miss. 3 and 2. They gave him $16 million for like how many years? I guess I got to make a short on that. 3-2 pitch just to Escara. That's ball 4. So 1 out walk. As Escara will get to first base now. LeMahieu comes up. Oh, 2 years. Yeah, shorts are get more views than videos, so because YouTube pushes shorts out more than videos. So LeMahieu at the plate. That's a strike on 1. That's why shorts get more views for people, because YouTube pushes those more out. Here comes the 0-1 to LeMahieu. That's 1-1. Yeah, you'll see more shorts than videos. That's why. Yeah, because YouTube is really, they've really. I've done some homework last several months about some stuff. There's a 1-1, and it's 2 and 1. But yeah, Looney's actually not a bad pickup. Because here comes the 2-1 to LeMahieu, and a swing and a miss, 2 and 2. Yankees just gotta move on from LeMahieu. They like how the Saints got to get younger. Maybe the Yankees got to get younger. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. That was some high heat. 2 down. 2 down. So 2 down. Now we're gonna have Dominguez back up. So the top of the order back up for New York. Dominguez is 1 for 1 as he came in and subbed in for Grisham. Pitch is a foul. 0-1. So he singled back into 6 and scored a run to Dominguez. So he's in playing left field now. Bellinger's playing center. After Grisham left with a hamstring injury. That's 1-1. I mean, like the Moonrakers? They sell those in Mississippi. They don't sell them here. The 1-1 is a swing and miss. 1 and 2. You talking about those little, I think they call them Moonrakers? Oh, now my ball's spinning. Good job. Now my ball's spinning. Now we're back. All right, so 1 and 2 to count to Dominguez. Now the picture goes distorted. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And the top of the 7th is over with. So time to stretch. here in Toronto, and it's 5-3 Blue Jays. Yankees are in trouble. Common stretch, north of the border. Time to stretch onto the border. The frogs are chirping now. It quit raining. Now the frogs are out looking for love. Frogs out looking for love. Here, back. Get some more drink. Right, we got bottom of the 7th inning. The Loizaga still out there for New York as Barger takes it for a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to count. As Addison Barger is 0 for 3, but 2 Ks and a ground out. And the 1-0 is a swing and a miss, 1-1. Hey, you about to go back out in the yard? It's not raining no more, and you got to go out there and hunt. Here comes the 1-1 to Barger. And that ball's lifted to right field, coming over as Judge. 1 down. 1 down. So 1 down. I got Schneider coming to the plate. So Davis Schneider, 1 for 2. He's got hit by a pitch. He's doubled, and he scored a run for Toronto. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, actually, he just got pizza and fouled it back. 0-1. So 0-1 to Schneider. Blue Jays lead 5-3 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here comes the 0-1, and it's going to be hit to left field, and going to be another base hit. Another base hit for Toronto as Snyder gets on. We got a 1-out single for Toronto here in the 7th. What's up, Paxton? I'm giving in, Paxton. I'm giving in. I'm giving in, Paxton. I'm giving in. I'm doing it. Straw comes to the plate. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. Runner goes to second, and he's off the bag. He's out. That's going to be 2 down. And Steiner was off. He flew off the bag. 2 down. Yeah. 2 down. What's that, Paxton? Damn Yankees. That was a good band. That was a good band back in the day. Damn, I got that. I had that CD. The Damn Yankees. I still got straw at the plate. Got 2 down. Now bases are empty. And the 0-2 is 1-2. The damn Yankees. For the Pacific End. Here's the 1-2. That's strike 3 looking. That's going to be the 3rd out. So we'll go to the top of the 8th. It's still 5-3 Toronto. But, Bucks. Yankees. You know, when my brother-in-law was over, and he was in the Air Force, so when he was over in Britain, they call us all Yankees over there. We're all Yanks. And they didn't understand that they didn't understand the difference. Like what Yankee like we're not Yankees in the South. So they didn't understand that. Come here, Yank. Come here, Yank. You buddy Yank. No, I'm not from the North. All right. So we're going to go to the top of the 8th inning. As Yankees starting to run out of outs here in the 8th. I think we're gonna have. I think it's Bellinger, Judge, and Chisholm due up. Coming up here for New York. All right. The electric moment. They had an electric moment. I mean, Yankees are losing. The caught stealing from the this last half inning was the electric moment. A new pitcher on for the Blue Jays. So Bellinger up. Yes, Fluharty. That's a ball 1-0. Or Fluharty. So Fluharty, 5.35 ERA on the year. Here's a 1-0 to Bellinger. That's 2-0. It's rigged. It's all rigged, man. You gotta bet. You gotta go start betting on the Canadian football. You gotta get on the Canadian football betting wagon. 2-0 pitch. It's a strike. 2-1. I might bet on it Thursday. They got I think who's playing Thursday? Calgary's playing Winnipeg. 2-1 is hit to right field, and that is gone. Home run. It stays fair as Bellinger goes yard. It's now 5-4. Yeah, Canadian football, eh? I've been getting better views on Canadian football than I do Yankees baseball. So the game last night was I didn't do really good last night, but but last night was kind of dead for some reason. Maybe I don't know if it was the teams, but so we got Judge coming to the plate. He's over 2. But they like their football up there, so it's pretty big north of the border. Well, did they revamp this ballpark? Because a lot of these seats look very different from like a few years ago. Did they do like a major renovation inside? Oh, they walk Judge. Oh, Chisholm's up. There's a bunt, and he only plays to first, and there's one down. So they walk Judge. I missed that. So it's a bunt. Moves a runner to second, one out. And that's the second time Judge has been intentionally walked tonight. You got to get. Can I call in? Can I call in the lunch money show? When the lunch is tonight, huh? The lunch money show. Wednesday. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna call in to the midday show on Pete, and I'm gonna talk to him about betting Canadian football. Talk to Pete about betting Canadian football. They walking Stanton too? Wait, are they walking Stanton or no? They going to commercial break. They going to commercial break. They walk Judge. Well, they're going to commercial break right now. But walk Stanton. I think there's a pitching change. I don't think they walk him. I think there's a pitching change. I don't know why they walk Stanton. Well, he did get a base hit last time. So Stanton actually did something last time up. He got a base hit that drove in a run. But yeah, I'm gonna call in Pete's show on Wednesday on his midday show. Talk about I missed the lunch money show, but do y'all bet Canadian football? Yeah. Maybe that's if they do walk Stanton, maybe that's what they're doing because Volpe really, Volpe doesn't hit consistently enough, in my opinion, and he's not that great of a fielding shortstop. Didn't he have like 9 or 10 errors? They didn't want the southpaw facing Stanton. Probably so, but Stanton really hasn't been hitting the cover off the ball this year. It's not like Stanton's been like ripping the ball this year, but all right. So we got a righty on the mound. We got Chad. Oh, that's an ex-Yankee, Chad Green. It's Chad Green, ex-Yankee, Stanton up. That's a 1-0. So they're not walking Stanton. So they're gonna pitch to him. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI single back in the 6th. Runner at second. There's one down. Green delivers. That's 2-0. So far, Stanton hasn't chased those pitchers, man. Somebody put that in the chat. Bow down. I actually kind of like that. Kevin Looney's a decent player. 2-0. That's 3-0. Looney's actually a decent basketball player. But he'll probably come here and get hurt. He'll go hang out with Zion and be hurt for the whole year. 3-0 pitch is ball 4. Wow, I don't know if they meant to walk him. But they did. Now we're going to have Ben Rice up. So, Yeah, Looney will hang out with Zion, and they'll be hurt for the whole year next year. So Ben Rice is hitting 256 against righties. So he's actually hitting 256 against righties, but he's batting well under 100. I mean, yeah, well under 200 against lefties. So Stanton's going to be taking out the game. He's going to be a pinch run for. Yes, Remy used to chase the fireworks, and he got hurt one day doing that. So Ben Rice up. We got 2 on and 1 out. The pitch, and it's a ball 1-0. And Noelle, my first dog that I had, she tried to eat a jumping jack once, and she got hurt. Here's a 1-0. That's a strike, 1-1. So Ben Rice is over 3 with 2 foul outs and a fly out. So 1-1 to count. And the pitch is popped back out of play, 1-2. I saw Stanton was taken out, but I didn't see who came in. It was Oswald Peraza. Here's the 1-2 to Rice, and he hit the right field going back and making the catch at the warning track. And there's 2 down. Runner's got to go back. Oh, the runner's got to go back. That ball was tagged, but there's 2 down. Damn. 2 down. Stanton on for shit. Smoke bombs. Yeah, there's some they have those like they have one is I think it's called the military smoke. And it really like it's better than those little small little balls. It puts a lot more smoke. So Volpe's up. He doubled back in the 5th. Base hit could tie the game up for New York. So Chad Green comes set in the pitch. And it's 1-0. Well, since it's been raining all evening, it's very comfortable out here. It's not it's not humid. Here's a ball hit to right field. Is it going to get down? It will not. And the center fielder gets to it for the 3rd out. Man, I thought they had a chance to get down, but man. So the Yankees are retired here in the 8th. Bottom 8 we go. It's 5-4 Toronto. Damn. I thought that was going to make it down. I thought that might get down, but no dice. The Yankees are going to have, but now the Yankees are going to have like the bottom of their order coming up in the 9th inning. That's why they should have tied it up, because now they're going to have the bottom of the order coming up in the top of the 9th, and they probably won't do shit. Snap! Oh, the little bitty white little things, those things. Snappers. Yeah, Marie, you about to go back out in the yard. Spooking Yankees. So bottom 8 we go is 5-4 Toronto. Streaming now, MLB. Was that the radio for $6 a month? Yeah, the Yankees, they're just not that good. All right, you have Judge. You got a few good pitchers. You got Freed and um. But tomorrow's game is at because it's Canada Day tomorrow. Tomorrow's a day game. That because it's isn't it tomorrow Canada Day? So we got new pitcher Tim Hill. And he looks like he's 80 years old. Man, here comes the pitch to Lutz. That's 1-0. When I told you like last half inning. Here's a 1-0. It's 2-0. Yeah, Leiter was pretty much garbage today. So 2-0 to Luke's. The pitch is a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a grounder right side, and there's one down. So one down here in the eighth. Yeah, Clemson is at home. They should be favored. I mean, they're at home. They're playing at night. That's gonna be a tough play. That's gonna be a tough game. They should be favored. So Wagner's up. Here's a grand ball this time to Volpe, and that should be 2 down. So 2 down here in the eighth. Now we'll go back to the top of the order for the Blue Jays. I think it's how no, yeah, Clement. So 2 down. Yankees gonna have 8, 9, and 1 due up in lineup. Here's a ground ball to third. And this time, Chisholm throws. And there's number 3. So we had 4-3, 6-3, and 5-3 on the putouts in the 8th. So we go to the 9th. We got 8, 9, and 1 due up in the lineup for the Yanks. Yeah, 4-3, 5-3, and 6-3 in the putouts. I don't know, man. I'm going to try not to get too upset for that game, but if Brian Kelly pulls Brian Kelly things, I might get really, really mad. Be the last straw. I mean, I won't trust him no more. I don't trust him anyway, but you know what people are going to say? We can still go 11-1. No, ain't going to happen. If LSU loses to Clemson, they're losing more games. So they're not losing to Clemson, then running it out 11 straight wins. That's not happening. Not with Brian Kelly. It ain't happening. Yeah, put money on the Tigers to win. I'm gonna do the same thing. What's the money on the Tigers? Hey, did you see what they got like this that was on Tiger Rant? They got this 60-year-old freshman that wants to be in the band, wants to be a tuba player. He's like 60 years old. He's a freshman, and he's trying out for the band. I'm like, man, more power to you. So we got top of the night, Hoffman. Well, though I thought that was Trevor Hoffman for a minute there. Was that Trevor Hoffman? Remember him? So Jeff Hoffman has 18 saves, an ERA of almost 5. So we got J.C. Escara do it first for New York, then LeMahieu, then Dominguez. So LeMahieu's going to have to get a base hit for the Yankees. They want to tie this game up. Here's a pitch. There's a try going 1. Law of averages. No way he loses another opener. Yeah. I would think that, but if this was a neutral site game, I'd be a lot more. I have more faith. But this is on the road at Clemson. If this game was like in Atlanta or somewhere or Charlotte, I'd have a little more faith. But I just don't, man. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, he's had to fucking prove me wrong. So 0-2 here to Hiscara as Hoffman comes set. The pitch. And it's going to miss 1-2. I just can't wait till he makes some more outlandish statements once fall practice starts. Brian Kelly's going to give me some content to make. Here's a 1-2. And it's a foul. Stays 1-2. Yeah, I mean, our road schedule might do us in. Might. Here's a 1-2, and it's 2-2. You know, the road schedule might do us in. I mean, we have to go to at Clemson, at Bama, at Ole Miss, at Oklahoma, at Vanderbilt. We've never played in Oklahoma before. What if it's like snowing that time of year? I don't know. 2-2 pitch, and it's 3-2. I got to go look and see what kind of weather, Central Oklahoma has around Thanksgiving. What if it's freezing ass cold? 3-2 pitch, and pop back out of play. So Hiscara is 0-2. Then you got LeMahieu, two guys that haven't got a hit tonight. That need to get a hit if the Yankees want to tie this game up. 3-2 pitch. And going to be fouled again on a play. At least Hiscara's making him work here. He's not, at least he's swinging the bat, making some contact. I mean, I'll give him that. He's not like whipping on a pitch. 3-2 pitch. And that ball's being popped up along the infield, and they've got four guys there, and one down. As Clement makes the catch. One down. So DJ LeMahieu comes to plate. Am I cutting grass? It's like freaking 8:45 at night, and it's freaking dark. I hear sounds like a riding lawnmower. So Mayhew's 0 for 3. And it's foul back on 1. It sucks, man, seeing LeMahieu struggle like this. I mean, he went to LSU, so I'll pull for him, but he just got to retire. Swing and miss, 0-2. I mean, his days are just gone, man. Now Mayhew's won a batting title in both leagues. I think he's the only player to ever do that. I mean, sometimes you just gotta hand it up, man. Here comes the 0-2. And swing and a miss. 2 down. Chase that one. 2 down. So we're gonna have Dominguez up. Yep. Dominguez is 1 for 2. Fans are on their feet here in the Rogers Center. The pitch is a foul back. 0-1. The world's messed up past 2012. And the 0-1 Dominguez is upstairs, 1-1. 1-1 account here to Dominguez. As Hoffman trying to get the save here for Toronto. And win game 1 of this 3-game set. Tomorrow afternoon is game number dos. The 1-1 is swing and a miss. Now the Yankees down the line, 5 strike. Yeah, LeMahieu was a good player one time, man, but he just don't have it, man. He can't hit. Here's the 1-2, and it hurts. I mean, you won a batting title in both leagues. That's you just don't. He's been off for several seasons, about the last like 3 or 4 seasons. He's been off. The 2-2, and it's 3-2. 3-2 to count. All right, so 3-2 coming to Dominguez as Hoffman comes set. The pitch, and that's going to be a base hit. Center field as Dominguez extends the game for at least one more batter. And now we got Bellinger up. Last time Bellinger was at plate, he hit one out of the park fair. Man. Yeah, when Judge doesn't get hits, Yankees lose. They lose. So Bellinger up. Bellinger's 1 for 4. That one was a homer. The pitch is a swing and a miss. 0-1. So 0-1 to Bellinger. We got Judge on deck for New York. Here comes the 0-1 to Bellinger. Oh-1 is swinging and a miss. Man, why are you chasing that thing? 0-2. Bellinger's just trying to be a hero. 0-2 to count. Hoffman comes set. Fans on their feet, clapping. 0-2 pitch is popped up. It will stay in play. And it will not. Gets out of play. It go off the top of the dugout and bounce into the stands. So it's 0-2 here to Bellinger. Through the top of the 9th inning. So Judge on deck, but there's 2 down. Bellinger needs to get on base for Judge to have a crack at it. Here comes the 0-2 to Bellinger. And pops him up. That's in the game. So right field and makes the catch, and the game is over. So Toronto wins game 1, 5-4, as the Yankees, as Mark Ladder came in and looked like shit. Man. So. Yeah, I thought Judge usually bats second. When they move down to third. Yeah, Nas Reed got a lot of money, man. Nas Reed got a lot of money for a lot of money. There's not many games on today. The Yankees play during the day tomorrow. We play during the day. Oh man, so Yankees just garbage. They're garbage. They're a flawed baseball team that has a lot of guys who just can't hit. And I don't know how those 2 guys still have a job, Cashman and Boone. I don't understand it. They've been failing for years. been failing. Especially Cashman. He's been there since Cashman's been there since the late '90s, and I mean shit. He's got the most cushiest job there is in the sports world. Never heard of them. No, never heard of them, Paxton. Never heard of them. No, never heard of them. All right. I guess I'm gonna head on out, head on in, I should say. But yeah, man, Yankees are garbage, man. They're garbage. They'll probably still win the division, but they're not doing shit in the playoffs. I mean their bullpen sucks, and they can't get fucking hits consistently enough. They're just a flawed roster. So have a good one, man, and we'll see you. We'll see you next time, man. Have a good